Hey guys, Ocean Archer here, and welcome back to Stardew Valley. So, as always, we're gonna start off by seeing we got neutral luck, and it's gonna be sunny day tomorrow. So let's see what's going on outside. Well, obviously it's raining. Our crops are already watered because of the rain. So I think today we're just gonna do a little bit of clearing. I'm waiting for a good luck day to go to the mines. So I think after we cut down a few trees here, we will head over to the house, go back to bed, and wait for a good luck day. But that's boring, so you don't need to watch that. So we'll put that in fast forward. Welcome back. So, as you can tell if you watched the last video, several in-game days have passed since the last time I was recording. That would be because I was waiting for a good luck today, such as today, where if we take a look at the fortune teller, we have good humor spirits. You'll find a little extra luck. Now the reason that we were waiting for a good luck day, or at least a not bad luck day, because that's all we've been having. By the way, planted some more crops, made a scarecrow. It was great. Got some potatoes too, apparently. So the reason we were waiting for a good luck day, because I don't recall if I actually said anything about why we were waiting for one on the last video, is because we have been waiting for one of these good luck days so that we would have good luck when it came to finding ladders and the such in the mine. So, as you can probably tell by the fact that we're recording again and it's a good luck day, well, we're going to be heading to the mine. So I'm not going to bring all of my stuff with me for energy restoring, but I am going to bring a little. So because we haven't been to the mine on this character yet, well, you'll get to see the cutscene when we get there. I try to grab any forageables I can along the way, especially in springtime here, because like leeks are 40 energy each. That's actually pretty good for something that you find laying around for free. Alright, so here we are. I was just peering down into this old mine shaft. It's been abandoned for decades. Still, there's probably good ore down there. But a dark place undisturbed for so long, I'm afraid ore isn't the only thing you'll find. Here, take this. You might need it. And we've got a very badly damaged sword. Rusty sword, that would be. Name's Marlin, by the way. I run the Adventurers Guild outside. I'll keep my eye on you. Prove yourself and I might think about making you a member. Alright, so we're just going to move the sword up here by the pickaxe, so we are able to actually break rocks and fight without, hopefully without dying. So, as I mentioned in one of the previous videos, I do have the hilltop farm, so I do have a small area at the top of my farm where I can get some ore, some stone, and some geodes. But the best place for that stuff is going to be in the mine and later in game in Skull Cavern, which we won't unlock for quite some time yet. And speaking of good luck, there's the ladder. I'm kind of surprised I actually managed to block that. I'm very bad with the combat in Stardew, even though it's not exactly complicated. Just something I've never really been good at. So more or less the reason that I came down here on a good luck day is because the deeper into the mine you get, the better the rewards you get for being down here. You're more likely to find ore at the deeper levels, and you're more likely to actually get ore that's worth picking up. So, like, you'll get iron and stuff like that further into the mine. The only problem is I hate these dark levels because, well, hard to see. Makes it a little more annoying. Oh, so that must be one of the... Yep. Alright. In hindsight, I may have actually brought too much, even though I was trying not to bring very much with me at all. We're actually going to be throwing out these slimes so we can have the cherry bombs instead. Because the cherry bombs are quite literally what they sound like. They're small bombs, which can be used for fighting monsters and clearing little bits of the area up. I think we're going to throw one right about here. See if we can get a ladder out of it. Perfect, we got a ladder out of it. So the main things that we are trying to get in here is going to be, for now at least, the copper ore and the ladders. The ladders, of course, to go down deeper into the mine so we can get better rewards. And the copper ore so we can eventually upgrade our tools so we can get the copper pickaxe, copper watering can, and so on and so forth. The upgraded tools are just better to use. In the case of the watering can, it'll store more water for you and have the ability to water over a larger area in one action. There's a piece of quartz. But in different, like the pickaxe can break rocks faster. Just is generally a good idea to upgrade if you're able to. Alright, so we reached level 5 in the mine, which means we can now enter and exit with this elevator. The elevator works in intervals of 5, so 5, 10, 15, 20, so on and so forth until you get to the final floor of the mine. Alright. Alright, so now that we've got pretty much all the monsters cleared out here. I say pretty much because there's always the possibility another one could have been one of those crabs, but I guess we're not going to find out now. Oh, okay, so there's an earth crystal up ahead. So we're just gonna... Yep, we don't need that. Earth crystals can be used in... Well, number one, they can be put in a museum to advance your progress with the museum. Okay, so we found an overrun floor, which means that we actually have to kill all the monsters to proceed. I don't think I've ever gotten one this early in the game before. That's interesting. Good thing we brought plenty of food with us. Alright, so there must be at least a few more slime around here, or at least one more. Yep, there's a couple. Sometimes they will attack a couple times in a row, meaning you can't actually always block all of their attacks. Like that. Alright, there's the ladder. So I am going to eat a few horseradish. It's generally a good idea to keep your health fairly high in the mines, just because you don't really want to die in here. Because number one, you can lose your weapons and your items if you do die. Number two, you'll get, I believe you get an energy penalty the next day. And number three, well, you'll get an odd little cutscene or a letter stating that, usually for me, it's Linus will find you in the mine. Usually claiming that someone has rifled through your pockets while you were unconscious. So I know the ladder's right there, but there's also some crates up here, which can have some cool stuff in it. That can be added to the museum. That's obviously food. I think we'll eat the spring onions just to restore a little bit so we can actually take the cave carrot. Perfect. Alright, so let's continue. And we've reached the treasure room. So just so we can actually get our treasure, I'm going to eat the cave carrot. And we got some leather boots. Let's put those bad boys on and keep moving. Now, you don't need your scythe in the mine for the grass, because as you can see, your sword will actually cut through it fairly well. Okay. Oh. Okay, so we got that dealt with. Got some more copper. Now, the little thing that pops up here, they have a pretty good chance of dropping cherry bombs, so I do try to kill them if I see them. Even though they're a little bit annoying. Now that I said that, of course, he's not going to drop one. Oop, that was a total failure. There we go. Oh, okay, so that one drops some amethyst, which is actually a really good present for a lot of the people in town. You know what? It's enough that I'm willing to... Oh, okay. I guess we're going to have to actually throw those in the trash can. Because that's a very good present for... I know Abigail is extremely happy with getting amethyst, and I believe Emily really likes it as well. So that's a very good gift to be able to give people. And there's the ladder. And this is going to be one we don't have inventory space for, but that's okay. We're going to pretend I didn't totally miss that a minute ago. Alright. Oh, alright, we got a ladder already. And there's a ladder right there. How convenient. Down we go. Alright, I'm really liking the mine today. We're getting a lot of quartz. Now, quartz is... I guess you can sell it if you really want to, but it's one of the ones that I prefer to hold on to, because you can make it into refined quartz, which is an ingredient in some of the higher level crafting things. I believe it's used in the higher quality sprinklers as well. Alright, floor 15, this is another one we can take the elevator back to. And being it's 10 o'clock, just shy of, we're going to be heading out of the mine for the night. Because, well, I'd rather not pass out in the mine, because passing out in the mine has a similar effect to what happens when you get knocked out in the mine by monsters, being that you're gonna have a bad time. So in that case, let's head back to the house, and we actually should have gotten enough materials now. I believe we can smelt, or we can create a furnace. So we're going to put away some of the stuff we've got here. We'll make a furnace, and that'll be just about where our little mining adventure will leave off. So I didn't bother watering the crops today, which I probably should have, but I guess that's kind of an oh well at this point. That's what we were going for. Alright, so let's... And I forgot to take the copper. There we go. So let's make ourselves a furnace. Now with the furnace, I do try to let it run overnight, because the time skip from sleeping will actually result in the furnace finishing. So we're going to head to bed for the night. Progress has been saved. So now... Oh, we actually got mail. Robin here. I know there's a lot of stone scattered around your farm. If you have a surplus, you might consider having me build a well for you. Wells can be placed all over your farm and serve as convenient places to refill your watering can. Just swing by my shop with 75 stones and 1000 G when you're ready for it. We got more mail. I see you've been exploring the old mine. You've got the adventure spirit, that much I can tell. If you slay 10 slimes, you'll have earned your place in my Adventurers Guild. Be careful, Marlon. And we've got more mail. Missing, I lost my favorite axe. If you find it, please return it ASAP. I'm having a tough time without it. Here's 250 G in it for whoever finds the thing. Okay. And that'll be the end of that. So, we're only in spring, as you can tell by the fact we're still growing parsnips. So at this point in the game, I'm going to hold on to these amethyst and these quartz for now, because I'm going to do a little more research. I know for a fact that this is one of Abigail's loved presents, the amethyst is, and I know it's someone else's, but I'm having a hard time remembering who. I almost think it's Emily. I did mention in the mines I thought it was Emily. I'm not 100% sure. So we're going to hold on to that for now. And I'm going to do some looking up, because if you give someone a gift that they love on their birthday, I mean, it's a very, very big friendship boost. I think it's almost 2 hearts for the first one. Like, for their, if you give it to them the first time. I don't know if it takes more friendship points to move up after the first 2 hearts or anything. But I know the first gift that you give someone on their birthday usually brings them up to 2 hearts if it's a gift they love. At least that's my experience with it. So we're firing that again. Okay, so we're going to have to head down to the river. The well is something we probably will have to build with the hilltop farm here, just because that's pretty inconvenient, especially when you consider that I usually use either the regular farm, where there's a little pond very close to where I keep my field, and the hilltop farm is, or not the hilltop farm, my apologies, the Riverland farm is the other one I usually use, which has water all over the place. So that's something we will probably end up looking into. We did get 100 gold for making the scarecrow. I forgot about that. So we've got the mission to slay 10 slimes, find Robin's axe, and reach level 40 in the mine. But that's not something we're going to worry about tonight. So after some debating, I decided I'm going to go take a look at the board in town and collect any forageables I can along the way, because forageables, good gifts, good health and energy restoration for in the mine, so can't complain about them. But we're going to head to town here, and we're going to take a look at this cutscene. Alright, so this is the community center that I've mentioned a few times. Mayor Lewis is going to introduce us to it now. What an eyesore. You're not wrong. This is the Pelican Town Community Center, or what's left of it anyway. It used to be the pride and joy of the town, always bustling with activity. Now, just look at it. It's shameful. These days, young folk would rather sit in front of the TV than engage with the community. Okay. But listen to me, I sound like an old fool. You're not wrong, Lewis. You're not wrong. Joja Corporation has been hounding me to sell them the land so they can turn it into a warehouse. Pelican Town could use the money, but there's something stopping me from selling it. I guess the old-timers like me get attached to relics of the past. Ah well. If anyone else buys a Joja Co. membership, I'm just gonna go ahead and sell it. Sigh. Here, let's go inside. Do I have to? Guess the answer is yes. What's this? I guess Vincent and Jazz must have been playing in here. But didn't you just unlock it? I don't think they were playing in here, Lewis. I think you've gone mad. This place is even more dilapidated than I remember. And we've got a Junimo waving at us. What? What's the matter? Are you ill? You saw something? I wouldn't be surprised if this place is full of rats. There's another one there. You're worrying me, Ocean. I'm worried by the fact you can't see these things. Look, I think I'm gonna head home. I need some lunch. That sounds like a personal problem. I don't deal with those. Hey, I'll keep this place unlocked from now on. Maybe you can help catch that rat if you have some extra time. If you just said that this place is extremely dilapidated, is that really a good idea? What if Vincent and Jazz wander in here and get hurt, Lewis? You're not a very good mayor. Strange. I'll have to come back and explore this building further. I would say we'll see, but that is the community center that I said in the first episode of Stardew Valley that we were going to actually complete. So, I guess we're going to walk into it real quick, just so we can trigger the event for the wizard to send us a letter. So we've looked at their strange stone tablet. And now we're going to leave the community center and forget about it until the next video. Because that's not going to take place until tomorrow. And there's Abigail. Oh no, I think Dad's going to cook dinner tonight. Oh, that's unfortunate. I'm running low on leek. If someone could bring me one, it would be much appreciated. Caroline. Sure, I've got one with me. Okay, so we missed Vincent and Lewis's birthdays, which I don't really care. But we have the Egg Festival coming up on the 13th, Haley's birthday on the 14th, and Pam on the 18th, Shane on the 20th, 26th is Pierre, 27th is Emily. So after I'm done recording, I think I'm going to take a quick look at different people's birthdays and see exactly what gifts they like, because I do believe that Emily is one of the ones that loves amethyst, with Abigail being the other one. And if that is the case, then I would probably be well off to bring her one so I can get that 2-heart friendship with her. And apparently scare some birds along the way. So I'm not sure where Caroline is. I've decided I'm going to organize my clothes today. I'll have to throw out last year's style to make room for new ones. Interesting. If only I cared. So I'm not sure where Caroline wanders off to because I've never really cared enough to find out. But today I suppose I probably should find out because, well, I need to give her this leek. And here's Penny. We're very lucky to have a library in such a small town. When you're lost in a book, it's easy to forget the realities of your life. Are you okay? Maybe that's why I like reading so much. She's not okay, is she? Sorry, I got carried away there. You look like you need this. Thanks, this looks nice. Then again, I suppose I'd probably be sad too if I lived with Pam. There's Elliot. Hello, Ocean. Are you well? Isn't this the first time I met you? Give someone a gift. I've given several people gifts. But fine. Elliot, you can have a leek. I'm not a huge fan of this. Well, that sucks, doesn't it? I believe Stardew Valley has taught us an important lesson today. If you want someone to be your friend, give them stuff. Alright, let's see if Caroline has magically reappeared in her house. Because I would like to give her a leek and get on with my day. But I do not know where she is. Oh, there she is. Actually, hiding in the shelf for some reason. I wonder if I can get Pierre to cook dinner tonight. Didn't Abigail just inform us that he was? Here you go. Have a leek. Hey, so you saw the ad I posted. Thanks so much. Let's see. Here's what I owe you. 180 gold. Not too bad for throwing a leek at someone. So we don't have quite enough copper to upgrade a tool. So I think we are probably going to call it a day here. And head back to the farm. Where we'll find more forageables along the way. And I think we're going to end the video here. As always, thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please hit the like button. It helps more than you know. Also, while you're down there, consider hitting subscribe and ringing the notification bell so you never miss another video. And as always, I will see you next time.